relative to the trends, I do see, relative to the event itself, event apparently is growing in size. I did see a smaller footprint in the previous years. It's the 14th event in a row, right? And I've been participating pretty much from the very first event. I was still at the Boeing company at the time, and I do see the number of people attending continuing to grow. And actually, there's pretty big participation from the foreign companies here, from the larger players and smaller players. The beauty of the place is that it brings together those professionals where you turn your head left or right, you see all of your good friends and buddies, and you can immediately network with those people right there, right in the spot. Not only from the local enterprises, but from the global ecosystem, and that's what makes it beautiful. The trend-wise, what I notice is people do talk about sanctions, even though this seems to be a visible topic, and today people were talking about it, and there was a long time dedicated talking about sanctions. At the end, you could still see that people do seem very hopeful and positive. They just do see that the foreign companies are continuing to be interested in working with the local customers and partners. Surprisingly, they do find ways to make meaningful business, and the moods are more positive than I would say than that would be negative from feeling the pressure of sanctions. The business seems to be stable still in the aviation environment. And we do see the trends. The digital trend is taking speed. We do see a few companies here, the local companies and foreign companies come here and exchange ideas and thoughts as to what's going on in the digital area, in data analytics area, big data. Even though there's the political environment, the data exchange knows no boundaries effectively. People find the way to generate value, exchange value, and make each other richer, let's call it. And I just had the chance to meet with GE Aviation folks, and they're really interested in expanding their presence here as well on our platforms, on the Russian platforms. That's the first trend, and I do see a lot of people. I've been watching, interestingly, I've been watching a lot of professionals grow in their careers since they were relatively young in their careers, and these people have moved up in the in corporate their ladders, and they do appear here now. A lot of them own their own companies, or they build partnership with foreign companies. And a lot of them are continuing to give their precious knowledge and their precious years to the industry, to the benefit of all of our users and our passengers in the end. So I love the event. I'm surprised that there's a lot of energy, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of connections that continue to take place, irrespective of some of the higher level political pressures. That's the beauty of it. Please continue to do the great work. I love the place. I love the event. I used to speak at these events, and especially in the past a lot of times, and I love it. That's the central event, I think, for our community here, aviation community.